Hello, my name is Craig Espelin, and I'm running for Corcoran City Council in 2024. In one of my previous videos, I talked about how Carmel, Indiana could be an example that Corcoran could aspire to. We're not going to replicate what they did. I don't think that's possible this day and age and where Corcoran's already at. However, we can take a few pages out of their playbook and start looking at, they built business first. They wanted to be an attractive place for business because they knew that would draw residents. Corcoran's really got a good residential start on things. So how does Corcoran stand out? Well, one of the things that I see is this desire to have a connection to our rural/agricultural past, yet chart a pathway into the future. And that makes me think about agriculture differently and what's going on today. Well, there's a lot of talk about agribusiness and agri-tech. Well, what if Corcoran became a hub for technology-based agricultural businesses and businesses focused on building the agricultural model into the future? We're already home in Minnesota to some players, and really large players in that space. Cargill, Land O'Lakes, Toro, the University of Minnesota, and all they do in agriculture. Well, what a great foundation to start from to say, how can Corcoran play a larger role? We also have a lot of not-for-profits, one that I happen to work with called the Good Acre over in St. Paul, that's doing a lot of work with emerging farmers and how do we create multi-generational wealth through farming. Where Corcoran exists geographically is really at the gateway to the Farm Belt in Minnesota. How do we leverage that? How do we add to that the desire for and support of startups, whether it's the Minnesota Cup through the University of Minnesota, whether it's Techstars and their farm to fork approach? What about the small business development centers that the state sponsors and creates? What about all the incubators and accelerators? How do we draw them into helping create an agri-tech, agribusiness focus inside of Corcoran and create our city as a place where all of these things can come together to create a better future? Imagine the possibilities if we think differently about our agricultural past and how it can connect to the future.